So the summer is over and the regions are finally having their pre-season games, but there's some meaning for rugby thanks to the SRC starting this weekend on Friday with an absolutely massive game, you have to say. Newport hosting Llandovery, the league winners against the cup winners of last year. What a great opening fixture that is going to be. And what a good year the SRC had last year. I was really impressed with the standard. It was a lot of exciting games. I liked the rules where they give you more points for winning by a certain amount, and I think it really encourages teams to throw the ball around. The fact that it's ring fenced so teams don't get knocked out, the way they structured the league, even bottom can actually go through to the playoffs and get a chance to win the league, even though it doesn't really make sense. It still means there's meaningful fixtures all the way through. They have obviously the trophy that the home team wins, so I think Abervale won it last year, where once you get hold of the trophy, unless you're beaten at home, you keep hold of that trophy, and Abervale had it all season, so fair play to them. Couple of players I really want you to look out for this season, I'm looking to see take a step up. One is Cardiff prop Cam Tyler Grocott. He had come with a big reputation and we're expecting a lot from him. Unfortunately, dealt with a lot of injuries last year and didn't see a lot of him. Did get on to the World Cup squad and played in the last game, but we'd like to have seen more from him, and I think this is going to be a big season. We'll start to see him get more game time, hopefully fulfill the potential that he has. Then we're hopefully going to get to see Harry Beddle. He's been allocated to Abervale, so I think he's going to get game time there. They're going to have to play him because, you know, the depth of the back row for Newport, for the Dragons is pretty good. So they're going to have to give him minutes, and it's going to be good to see him at that standard. Good to see how he deals playing that level and, you know, with bigger opponents and stuff like that. And then thirdly, there's a lot of hype around Karen Leggett-Jones. Played for the Quins this pre-season, and there's a lot of hype around him, and people are talking about we need to fast track him. Let's chill out. Let's just see what he can do. Let's see him gradually get some games in the SRC and then see if he takes forward, because from what we've seen in the small clips and the small sample size, he looks a real player, really exciting, and we need those type of players in Wales at the moment. As for the preview of the season, I think we're probably going to see the similar teams compete for the top. I think Llandovery have got a really good chance. You know, they started really poorly last year, but by their standards, had lost their opening 3 games and then sort of kicked into gear. Newport champions got a really strong and tight-knit squad. They don't lose many players off to the Dragons. I think you'll see a lot of those same players play week in, week out for them, so that is a good bonus for them. Cardiff, of course, really good season last year, finished top, and they have a real big allocation from Cardiff of players that drop down and get game time with them. A lot of the academy players they'll play with. The only thing with Cardiff is how many of the academy players are going to be playing for them and not playing for the senior team, because almost certainly you're going to see Tom Bowen go with the seniors. Will Stefan Manuel be going with the seniors? Will Yohan Emanuel be dropping down? Who knows, but there's still a really good core of players and there's a lot of talent. I mean, some of the players that could be turning up for Cardiff, you know, could really be playing regional rugby. What Cardiff will be hoping to do this year is actually go on and finally win it, because they've got to the semis the last couple of years in the previous Premiership as well, and not being able to finish with some silverware, so that's what they'll be aiming to do. But my sleepers for this year are the Carmarthen Quins. Something about that team I like the look of. Probably going to be the underdogs, but they dealt with a lot of injuries last year, quite unlucky with a lot of their key injuries. Also, there was a few games where they really should have won and just couldn't get over the line. And they've signed some really top quality players coming down from the Scarlets. They got Sean Evans, and they also had Steph Evans signing for them. So that is a big signing. Like, he could definitely be still playing regional rugby, but he's going to be playing for them. So, you know, they've got that real excitingness in the back line. And again, Karen Leggett-Jones playing for them. If he really establishes himself and kicks on, it's going to be an exciting season. Let me know what you think in the comments. Who do you support in the SRC, and who do you think is going to win the league? Let me know, and I'll catch you on the next one.